2 twice as nice. Because we're in the kitchen and in the house. And do you know what? I was actually on the phone with our line planning producer, Taylor, 30 seconds ago. I'm like, dude, you know this is probably gonna be the last airing. He's like, I know. We have the final 2,000 today's specials. You should have seen the face. Taylor made the wow or the oh no emoji. She just did. So I can't be held responsible if it sells out my show. By the way, speaking of sellouts, this was actually in our Shannon's in the Kitchen show. Oh, Rick, you're kidding, that's it? And, okay. Oh, do you know what? This probably won't get a full airing. That price is only good for this show. The price goes away at midnight. It's a completely touchless can opener. It is so smart. It is brilliant. Well, if you call now, you can get that before it officially goes away. And speaking of calling now before, oh, and then by the way, we also have something new, a brand new from Kitchen HQ. We're gonna take the prep out of the prep with a brand new, it's like a little sous chef that doesn't talk back to you. It's like a sous chef that does what you want him to or her to do, but you know what? You don't have to pay him overtime. I'm telling you, with the holidays approaching, whether it's coleslaw or homemade meatballs or even baby food, Taylor, you can do it all in this. That's gonna be coming up and making its debut here at HSN a little bit later on in this show. But now it's a little known fact, or you probably did know, HSN is not powered by electricity. We're fueled by coffee. And in the makeup rooms, in the green rooms, this is our brand, this is your brand. They are America's pioneers. And do you know what? Just for us and just for you, I might have some splaining to do because this could easily be your last show. You ready? Giddy up. Final quantities on our today's special. Okay, well, the good news is I have this for my show. Do you know what? We are taking almost $100 off retail when you see not only America's leading brand when it comes to single cup brewing. They invented that technology. They are doing this right here and for us. So when I say almost $100 off retail, almost $100 off that if purchased separately, this is not your mama's K-Cup. This is not your mama's Keurig anymore. It is time to upgrade you, just like you upgrade your cell phone. No brew left behind, no ground left behind. This is that new patented, unique, one-of-a-kind, multi-stream technology. But it is precision calibrated, whether you want your coffee over ice, whether you want it in a 6 or an 8 or a 10 or a 12 ounce. You got those big travel mugs? We've got you covered. One-touch brewing. There's even a strong, you need a little extra something. You could do a strong brew in this as well. Over ice is precision calibrated. And you know what are we doing? Best price, lowest price you're gonna find anywhere in America for my show, and only as long as supplies last. Full disclosure, it is scheduled for an airing at 10 o'clock, but the way this has been going, Rick, let's show how many have been sold, and then I'll show you how few we have left, and then I'll show you the quantities. So we have sold, what, over 8,000? Okay, over 8,130. Here's what we have left. Basically the last 2,000, and that does not take into consideration the hundreds and hundreds of people joining us. Rick, let's do color updates and then I'll show you what else is included. My red is actually gonna go first. There are only 300 of that red. Notice that you have this great removable water reservoir that now, for the first time, at least for me, because my K-Cup doesn't, my Keurig doesn't do this, you can move it to the back as well. So RVers and dormitories, assisted living, even at the office or your office cubicle. My gray, I think we're also in the, okay, we're also in the hundreds remaining on that gray. And then the black is your best choice, but you know what? There are only 1,000 of the black. And the thing is, it's not only basically $100 off that if purchased separately or that retail. We're doing the biggest package. We're doing the lowest price in America. We're giving you the world famous K-Cups out of the box. In fact, about $40 worth of K-Cups included. Plus, you're even getting my K-Cups. So if there's a customized brew that you want to do, whether it's from Hawaii or a cruise or someplace that you've been. Over a $200 value. And when I say first come, first served, I got her. I'm not so sure what my partner in crime, my fellow Smith girl, is going to have at the end of the day. But I've got Taylor now. And Taylor, first of all, congratulations on a great day.
Oh, thank you. It's been so much fun. I mean, you would think that HSN employees are coffeeed out, but they're coming in. I mean, they just keep on coming and coming, and I absolutely love it. You just can't ever get enough coffee, right?
It's true. Okay, One Touch Brewing. There are hundreds and hundreds of you in the ordering process. Remember, two $25 gift cards, one for this hour and one for next hour. My question for the show is, how do you like your coffee? Well, I like coffee hot. I like coffee cold. I like pretty much, I am non-denominational, non-discriminatory. I like all coffee all the time.
I'm all over the place with coffee.
But Taylor, let's talk about some of the features, because yes, basically $100 off, you know, that if purchased separately, $40 worth of your K-Cups. It's more than just coffee. I use mine, I'm gonna do one of those medicine balls, you know, the ones that they do.
So good. I do those all the time with my Keurig.
You can do it with this.
So fun to make it
But
easy.
you can do hot water for your oatmeal, for your instant cup of something, something. Whatever you got, this is gonna do it for the lowest price in America. Taylor, let's do some of the highlights for everybody, just in case they haven't seen this with the final quantities.
Yeah, exactly. So most likely you have an older Keurig at home. The K Supreme is the newest, the latest, the greatest innovation. And I want to show you exactly why this one is the best we have on the market. So, take into consideration your K-Cup. Your K-Cup is what houses your coffees, your teas, your hot cocos, right? Powered by over 900 varieties, 75 brands we've partnered with. Most likely your Keurig does this. It will puncture in into the K-Cup. It'll spew in piping hot water, saturating grounds, and then dripping into your cup. And that's how you're getting that delicious cup. Now, move over old technology. Here comes the K Supreme technology. Check it out. Now, there is 5 streams of water. Multi-stream, that's where we get that name from. Multi-stream is popping into your K-Cup. Now every single ground is getting completely saturated, meaning you're gonna get a more flavorful, more robust flavor when it comes to coffee. Like I said, it doesn't have to be coffee. Even the teas and the hot cocos and the apple ciders with this multi-stream truly brings out such an amazing flavor. So, with that being said, our K Supreme has so many exciting new features on here. Of course, we're offering multiple brew sizes, your 6, your 8, your 10, and your 12 ounces. But get this, we have an over ice feature, an over iced button. Now, you're thinking, okay, well, you know, hey, my Keurig at home, I think I have an over ice button, and you may have one. But this is a new over ice button, and what I mean by that is this machine is so smart that it knows when you go and you hit that over ice button, it's gonna lower that water upon impact, or lower the temperature of the water rather upon impact, so it's not melting that ice. So you gotta love these new exciting features. Of course, that dual water reservoir.
We love that.
Neat, right?
Talk about that, because it's also like a filtration system that's built into that, right?
Yes, definitely. So here on my end, if you see me, I'm in between 2 different set up water reservoirs. I have a water reservoir positioned to the back here on this one. See how narrow it is, right? And then I have one positioned to the side. Now, what's so great with Keurig is they're always trying to find ways how we can help your space, how we can fit into your life, making your life easier. So maybe you have an RV, or you're in a dorm room, or you have just a smaller countertop space that necessarily you don't have a ton of space just to put whatever you want. That's when you can utilize that dual reservoir. Just put it to the back. 66 ounces. Okay, let's think about that. That's almost 9 cups before you even have to refill this water reservoir. It's got a beautiful water handle here on the back. You can just pick it up, take it to your kitchen sink, or maybe your refrigerator, water spigot, wherever you get your water from. So we're always trying to make that easier. You still have that strong brew button So if you mud drinkers out there, if you like you're real strong, guess what? All you gotta do is hit a strong button and poof, in 1 minute, you got your strong coffee.
All right, I'm doing my medicine ball. Ooh, I brewed green tea with a little ginger, little honey, little lemon, okay, and then you add your lemonade.
Yes.
Okay, I have a girlfriend who goes to the coffee shop
You're speaking to my heart right now. I love this.
Every single day, kind of Craig Carroll, she buys one. Every single day, it's like $5 to $7, okay?
It's almost $6.
The math.
Yep.
So if you only did those duplicate coffee drinks, if you only brewed, you know, hot water for oatmeal, if you only did it for hot water on demand, telling you what, it is every man and woman for themselves. It is gonna pay for itself. Even in the first week, you see that flex pay? Everything is on 5 flex pay in honor of our Labor Day weekend. That is probably less than you are spending for 1 week. Okay, my little medicine ball, all right.
Look at you.
Ooh, that's
delicious.
yummy. It's yummy.
And it's nice and hot,
in
right?
my tummy.
And fresh. Oh my goodness.
By the way, Gabrielle, where's your clipboard? Okay, Gab's supposed to be running the show. So I'm a little nervous that she's out here taking a coffee break. Jared, I have no words for Jared. You can fill in your caption of choice. And then, and then we got sweet little M over there. Here's the thing though.
I love it.
Taylor, I'm gonna do another quantity update. And,
yes,
and
please.
Rick, do we have any of the carousels left? Yes, no? Or are they gone? Okay, the carousels are gone. Can I also show you my frother though? Because I'm gonna show you how you can use your Andrew Lessman Secure Soy to do a hot protein chocolate. Oh.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I wanna see this.
So Taylor, let me just do a quick quantity update, and then I hope you don't mind me getting in the action here. I'm gonna keep
I love
brewing.
that you're getting in the action.
And brewing.
The more the merrier.
It's true. All right, here's the Scadulio. We have hundreds of people calling. Rick, if I consider everybody who's in the various forms of order, and we probably have the last 1,800, give or take, which the only thing that's a little scary about this, you could look at my call log. 30 seconds before I went on the air, I was calling my friend Chris. He's our line planning producer tonight. And I said, Chris, does Drew realize we will, in all likelihood, sell this out? And they're like, well, all bets are off, Smith. Because at this point, we have fewer than 300 of the black. I have fewer than 700 of the gray. And Rick, now fewer than 1,000 of the black. We have fewer than 1,000 of the black. All I can tell you is with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, I want you to see that if purchased separately again, because when we have, because Keurig, obviously, you guys are the pioneers, the innovators when it comes to single cup brewing, but normally, you know, we get, you know, I'll just be honest with you, like a marginal discount. We don't normally say like $100 off if purchased separately. Oh, yeah. This is the deepest discount I have ever seen on any Keurig that I've ever offered.
Got to triple check that. You're like, is that right?
Well, I mean, that's no joke. $40 worth of K-Cups. The My K-Cup included, and it is for, well, technically until 12 midnight. I can't control what happens at this point, and no kidding, get it at home, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Whether it's a power hour or only until sellout and well on its way to sellout, at least get this at home. So are you going through the drive-through? No kidding, that 5 flex pay on everything, that will pay for your purchase. I'm serious about this. And whether it's that hot oatmeal, whether it's tea, whether it's making your own medicine balls, whether it's turning your Andrew Lessman Secure Soy protein drink into a hot chocolate so it feels like you're cheating, do it now. So once more, we'll keep you apprised of the quantities. This is scheduled, full disclosure, it is scheduled for an airing at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
At this point, I am not confident that's gonna happen. Taylor, let's talk about that over ice that is now precision calibrated and hasn't been in the past.
Okay, so actually I'm making a specialty ice drink for you.
Ooh.
She's making all the cool stuff. I gotta catch up, okay? We're about to throw down on the coolest drinks you can make with your Keurig here. Okay, so what I did was I brewed that caramel cream K-Cup that you'll be getting in your bundle by Green Mountain. So delicious. I just like you saw, I had my tumbler full of ice. I just popped it in and I hit the over ice feature and it brewed within 1 minute. I just added a little bit of half and half. Now I'm gonna do I don't know if you've tried these Jordan Skinny mixes that
Oh,
we
they're
have.
great, aren't they?
So good, zero
Oh.
sugar, zero calories. I'm doing 1 squirt of pumpkin spice.
Okay. Do you know what? Is there some peppermint in that one? Or
There's
do we
no,
have-
there's,
Okay,
no,
what
I
do
have
we have?
mocha.
You have mocha?
Yeah, but no
Okay.
peppermint.
I might
She's-
add the mocha. I'm going to add the mocha to my protein
I
hot
love that
chocolate.
your brain is just like constantly, she's like a barista right now. She's like, what can I make?
What can I make?
What can I make? Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of whipped cream here on top.
Ooh, you fancy.
You can do fat-free, you can do oat milk whipped cream, you can do soy milk cream. You know why? Because you're in the comfort of your own home. You're doing your grocery shopping, you're in control. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of sugar-free
Okay.
caramel on top. I
All
am
right.
taking some cinnamon, just a little bit on top. You can also do pumpkin spice, like the baking pumpkin spice on top. And then what you'd wanna do is add a cute little cinnamon stick and a cute little straw. And check this out. This is something that would probably cost between $7 and $8 at your popular coffee shop. But here's the deal. You know why it's better? Because I'm not standing in line somewhere waiting for it. I'm not sitting in my car wasting my gas, sitting in the drive-thru waiting for it to be done. And I'm certainly not spending $7 to $8 on it. I'm doing it in the comfort of my home, whether it's in my kitchen in my PJs, or I say this, I've been saying this all day, well, hey, if you wanna be naked in your kitchen making your coffee, you can absolutely do so because you're a barista in your own home. Okay,
I'm on a don't ask, don't tell policy. By the way, I'm making coffee for the crew. Come on, I'm making coffee for you.
Yay.
So we're making coffee for the crew. I brought in cookies for everybody.
You're so sweet.
This is Sierra, by the way. Sierra, Sierra, I might have to propose to you. Okay, have a cookie. Have a cookie. You want some coffee? Okay. Leah, sorry, Sierra got here first. So I could be my own little barista. It would follow me around the kitchen with my Meta portal that is coming up. And Taylor, as a new mom, you know too, it's all about the little conveniences of life.
Oh my goodness.
Whether the baby's up at 2, the baby's up at 4, the baby's just up.
Yeah.
You need to try this. And with hundreds and hundreds of you in the various forms of ordering, we now have the final 200 of the red. Okay, Sierra, all right. Do you want to take 2 cookies? And then I'm going to distribute them. All right, and here's the coffee. Taylor, I think it's important that people realize, Keurig, of course, they invented this technology. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
So we're the leaders, we're the pioneers, we are the inventors of the single cup brewing technology. We've done it best for so many years because we're the best. There's a reason for it. In fact, let's just think about this. We've partnered with over 75 different brands, okay? Brands like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, McCafe, Green Mountain, Swiss Miss. I mean, I can go on and on. You know why? Because we have over 900 different variations of K-Cups that you can find. There's literally something for everybody. Whether you're an iced tea gal, guess what? Get your iced tea, your favorite iced tea cup, add that ice in there, put your, let's just say your Diet Snapple iced tea K-Cup into your unit, close it and brew it in a minute. You got iced tea in 1 minute. No more having to do the long process of making sweetened iced tea.
Well, and you know what, that's an excellent point, Taylor, because you have to consider the alternative. If you don't have this, what are you doing? You got the big carafe, you got the burner that tastes like burnt whatever.
The
you know?
mess,
You
the
got
measuring.
Leah dropped a cookie. I'm not going to say you drop it.
Is it
you
the
eat
5-second
It's the
rule?
5-second rule. But I guess my whole point is, you know, and that actually applies to this because this is hot and fresh and brewed perfectly every time. It's not that community burner or that pot that, you know, it's been sitting there for hours and then it's got that bitter or that burnt taste. It is hot and fresh and brewed on demand. It's hot water or it's your iced coffee. Do you want hot water for the kids' macaroni and cheese? Do you want the kids to make their own hot chocolate? Do you want your kids to make their own hot oatmeal in the morning? You can't underestimate what a game changer this is until you get it at home. The whole point is though, and technically I can't call this the last show because it is scheduled at 10 o'clock, but at this point we are taking, it is every man and woman for themselves, we are taking $100, basically $100 off that retail or that if purchased separately. It is the lowest price that we have found anywhere. on the most feature-rich and candidly the biggest Keurig configuration we have ever done for the best price. And it is only for today. This is your only chance for the year. Remember, red, we now have the final 200. On that gray, we're looking at the last 600 to go around. And then we're just a little more than 800 remaining on that black. So you can apply and buy, in which case you'd take another $40 off your purchase. But remember, it could conceivably be for this show only. So you do that math, you are already looking at the lowest price in America. I want you to have not only the convenience, but the flavor and the taste. And Taylor, like you said, because Keurig is the first name when it comes to these single cup brewers.
Yes.
If you want the perfect profile of your Dunkin' something, if you want that perfect, you know, McCafe.
You can get it in your home.
You can get it at home.
It's gonna taste the same.
It will taste the same.
Do you know why? Because let me just give you an instance here. Okay, let's pick Green Mountain, okay? Green Mountain coffee blend. This is your breakfast blend that you're getting in your bundle. If you were to go to the actual Green Mountain Cafe, the coffee cafe, and you were to get this same blend in their cup, if you were to go home and brew this same K-cup and you put them side by side, it's going to taste the exact same. Every company that we work with, those Starbucks, those Dunkin' Donuts, those McCafes like you're getting in your bundle, everyone that we've worked with made sure that their babies, so to speak, right? Their special grounds in here, they're trusting us to brew it right. They're trusting us to be able to brew it to exactly what it tastes like if you're in their popular stores or in their popular drive-thrus. And that goes to show you we do it right.
We do.
We do.
Taylor, I'm so sorry. I'm interloping on your demonstration table here, but
I love it.
I want to keep things moving for the crew. Now, full disclosure, when you do the hot water, there is no K-cup.
No
K-cup in there.
Right.
So you want your hot oatmeal, you want your hot tea, you want your cup of something.
That's it.
You want this. And at the end of the day, there's a reason that Keurig is really the gold standard in single cup brewing, because when you invent and create the technology, let's be honest, patented multi-stream technology, that beautiful, how large is that water reservoir again?
66 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually one of our largest water reservoirs that we offer. So think about it. Like I said, it's about 9 cups before you even have to refill it.
Wow.
You know, I mean, older brewers that you have, it may be 4 times and then you gotta go fill it right back up. So, and the fact that it's dual, you can position it to the back, you can position it to the side. Either way, we're making sure we're fitting your space. And I love reading the reviews online because I have so many people that are saying, hey, we own a couple of Airbnbs and we are getting 5 stars just because of this K Supreme.
No, it's really
people
true.
Get into the Airbnbs and they say, oh, you know what it's like when you get into a rental place and you're on vacation, you're like, I hope they have a great coffee maker. But you get in there and you're like, oh, they have the newest K Supreme. Oh my goodness, and you're getting a 5-star rating. So this really can go anywhere. Like I said, these are great for dorms, gifting to college students. You don't think of this, but bridal showers, this would be an amazing gift. Also, baby showers. Hello, new mama here. I got a 7-month-old baby and I can't tell you how much coffee I've drank in the last 7 months of my life. But I was thinking, I'm like, this would have been such a great gift for tired mamas. So just think outside of the box. Remember, this is the last Today special we have for the rest of the year. That means Christmas time, let's start thinking about the gift of the season, the gift of coffee. All right, I'm gonna one-up your really cool demos that you're doing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you, I just made an Irish coffee. I used regular donut
See,
shop.
you're already thinking it's last call, aren't you?
I mean, I'm looking at the numbers here and I'm ready to go with my Irish coffee at the end of the night.
That's hilarious.
All right, I've got the Irish cream in the bottom. I just put about an ounce, ounce and a half. You can add your Irish Scotch or Irish whiskey. I brewed just 6 ounces of the donut shop. I'm gonna add a little bit of whipped cream. I wish we had cream to mint. I see your mint from your from your medicine ball, and you know how cool it would just to be add a little bit of mint leaf, add a little bit, you can even add like a cinnamon stick to it. I mean, you can really jazz it up and deliver that at dessert hour during the holidays.
Oh yeah.
And you will be like entertainer of the year. Because when you've been cooking in the kitchen all day, and then you gotta think about dessert, and Pop wants a whole pot of decaf, and your mom wants a huge pot of bold coffee, and you're tossing it all out, you don't have to do that anymore. Just take your K-Cup and brew.
But you know what, and there's a whole community of Keurig. This is actually a little shortcut that I found online. You can do Starbucks copycat, you can do little pumpkin spice latte copycat, you can do little cheat sheet copycats, and you can only do it with a Keurig, and that's why I say the world measures themselves by Keurig. Do you even go through the fast food or through the drive-thru to get their oatmeal? I mean, I'm telling you, cuppa, something, something, whether it's your oatmeal, whether it's your desserts, whether it's your hot chocolate, whether it's your frappa. We are in final territory though. So Rick, if it's okay, I'd love to show how many we've sold and how few we have just one more time. And then I'm gonna give you a little quantity update, because at this point, remember, it's the only chance for the year. It is the only chance for the year. We have sold now 8,500 of these. That means we are well below that 2,000 mark, if I'm doing my math correctly. Okay, final 1,600. This is like, this is hot off the press. Basically, okay, a little over 100 remaining on my red, 150 remaining on that red. We have 600 of the gray and last 800 of that black. You are getting 72 K-Cups, 72 K-Cups. Now do the math just on the K-Cups. Even if you were going to the Golden Arches and you were spending $1 a coffee, which frankly, that's a little conservative. I got just a cup of coffee from, you know, the place that, you know, does coffee with Keurig. And that would be $72 just worth of coffee if it were just $1 a piece. Now we say the 72 K-Cups is a $40 value, but you have to understand it's more than just coffee. Your hot tea, your apple cider. Basically, if you go to that big website named after a river, you'll find virtually everything in a K-Cup. I actually do my bulletproof coffees.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier.
I do my bone broth with this. And because we know how smart you guys are, we're gonna make it even easier to shop, because if you like this, in fact, I'm gonna try this. I'm actually gonna grab my phone so I can scan this QR code. You open the camera on your mobile phone or tablet, you scan the QR code. I think we might even, oh, there it is. You scan that QR code and then you shop till you drop. It is that easy. So if you love it, you scan it, and then you check out at hsn.com. Because I'll just tell you right now, these are going, gone. Whether you do the $40 off promotion, which are HSN credit card, at least reserve yours. At least reserve yours. Definitely. So Taylor, we've only got about 10 minutes left in this presentation. By the way, there's Leah and Sierra. You know, Leah, did you eat the cookie you dropped? No. At least if you did, you're not going to tell me. But we
I know your secret.
See, but we only have about 10 minutes left in this presentation. Taylor, let's talk about why this is the next level up. This is not your grandma's Keurig anymore, right?
Exactly. So this is the latest, greatest, the newest innovation when it comes to Keurig technology. It's called the multi-stream technology. And with that, you may have an older Keurig at home. What I mean by that is, this is what your K-Cup is probably gonna look like once you pop that lid down and close it. It's gonna, see that little needle puncture? It's gonna saturate all these grounds with the piping hot water. And that's what's dripping down into your cup, right? We'll move over this old technology, and then here's the new technology with the multi-stream. Off the bat, you notice a big difference here. 1, 5, what's better? 5, right?
And why does Keurig do that again, Taylor?
Because think about it. What's gonna get more saturation in this K-Cup? Meaning the water that's coming down, 5 streams or 1 stream? Which one is going to give you the more flavorful, more robust flavor when it comes to your coffee, your teas, your hot cocos? And actually, we got a really cool animation. Check it out. This is exactly what happens inside of your brewer. You've got those 5 streams. popping down and saturating every single morsel, every single ground, giving you the flavorful hot cocoa, apple cider, how about hot tea? Think out of the box. If you don't like coffee, hey, that's okay. Think about it. 900 different K-cups. That is a lot. I'm talking, you know, many variations of hot teas, many variations of hot cocoa, many variations of apple cider. And that's what makes it so fun and exciting. Get into your home, do nothing. What I mean by nothing is press a button. You don't have to pre-measure the grounds anymore. You don't have to buy the coffee filters. You don't have to fill up the big carafe with water. You don't have to clean it when it's all said and done, because who wants to do that?
You don't. And okay, now I know my director Mark is bold. He's like, this one, how much coffee did she have? Yeah. So I'm gonna feed and make coffee for everybody. Okay, so Leah, I'm making your hot chocolate.
She's so
sure. Okay, so we're making the hot chocolate. We've got Grandma's cakes that are coming up in just a few moments. I'm gonna show you how you can turn your Andrew Lessman chocolate secure soy into hot chocolate, Leah. Get your protein drink in there. And then we're also gonna show you how your brand new Meta Portal can follow you around your kitchen when you're doing your cookie exchanges and making your Christmas cookies. There's a built-in, it's almost like a robotic camera person that's built in. That's also the lowest price in America. That is coming up. Taylor, so you can, all right, so that's your hot chocolate, Leah.
I'm making hot chocolate. It's like a hot chocolate land over here.
It is. Hey, here's what they are telling me, and don't say that we didn't warn you, because at this point you can see almost 9,000 now spoken for. When we get, we're actually very, very close to that 1,000 mark remaining. Rick, last 1,500, am I close? Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, how about that? Like an egg timer. Okay, so fewer than 1,500. Now, the only problem with that is, if you've watched this here at HSN, or even if you haven't, that quantity left does not take into consideration the manner, the mode, or you know how many people are in the various forms of ordering. If we factor that in, we're probably looking to closer to the final 1,000. Now, that's not to be alarmist as much as it is to tell you, if you were interested, even if you're discovering HSN for the first time, now is the time that you do need to make your purchase. And that's only if you're gonna reserve it and make sure that you get it. I think final 100 or a little more than 100. Okay, last 100 of my red. The gray, okay, last 500 of that gray. And then fewer than 800 on that black. Definitely gone. Everything is on 5 flexible payments for our Labor Day sale. Taylor, let's continue to talk features before this sells out.
Just gonna do
so
that for
multi-stream technology.
Multi-stream
How
technology.
easy to brew, and let's talk about different brew strengths and sizes, and then the capacity on that water reservoir too.
And you like caribou, don't you?
I do.
I remember
That's a Minnesota thing. Yes, thank you for remembering.
Yes, it's so good. Again, tons of varieties for you to choose from. Okay, so when you select your K-cup, all you're gonna do is close your lid. By the way, make sure you have a glass underneath. And by the way, do you notice how tall this glass is? And you notice how, hey, this is probably not gonna fit under here. Here's what you do, perfect for the travel mugs. You're gonna pull out this base here, and that's going to give you that extra space for your takeaway mugs, for your taller glasses just like this. By the way, top rack dishwasher safe. Okay, I close the lid, check it out. It's lighting up, it's asking, all right, Taylor, what do you want? A 6, you want an 8, you want a 10, you 12 ounce? With this glass, I'm actually only gonna want a 6 ounce concentrated, strong brew, because remember, at the press of one button, you can have something strong. And then I'm gonna hit brew. Now, I want you to see up here, guess what? It tells you when you need to add water.
Oh, that's smart.
So the light pops on, it tells you when you need to clean it. That's what descale is. It'll tell you when to do that, and that's every like 3 months. So you don't have to worry about that for a while, and that's such an easy process. But check it out. It's already starting to brew. We call this smart start, but it's quiet.
It is.
And I like quiet in the morning.
Don't
Quiet when I can get it. Don't you wake my baby. All moms across the nation, don't wake my baby.
So funny.
And that's one of the newest features here on the K Supreme is that quiet, smart start. But it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got the 66 water reservoir ounce on the back. It's got that dual positioning. It's got that coveted over iced button. Now, when you go, if you're just tuning in and you're like, ooh, over ice button, yes. The machine's so smart that when you put your ice in your cup on the bottom, it's going to signal to the machine that, hey, I'm gonna lower my water temperature so I don't melt your ice upon impact. And just like that, here's the Case Supreme with that multi-stream technology. There's actually a song commercial, it's always in my head, that multi-stream technology, it saturates the grounds more evenly. That's like been in my head forever, and it's the truth. It saturates all your grounds more evenly than it does with that single puncture most likely you have with an older Keurig.
Right.
So at the end of the day, this is the latest, greatest on the market. If you're looking for a new Keurig, if you're new to the Keurig world, I gotta remember, not everybody has a Keurig. If you're new to the Keurig world, this is the perfect one for you. It's for anybody. I have ages 5 making their hot cocos to 101, and she actually commented and said, aww, I feel so safe. When I make my coffee in the morning, I'm not worried about that coffee and me forgetting that I left the pot on. I'm not worried about it burning. There's so many things that I'm not worried about, because you know what? After 1 minute, Shannon, the brewer turns off by itself.
Yeah, it's smart.
So it's already got all those safety features.
Oh, do you know what? Now here, just remember, when you do the hot water, no K-cup.
Yeah, no K-cup.
No K-cup.
That's right.
So here's what I'm doing. I'm making a Andrew Lessman Secure Protein Powder hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Okay. So for anyone out there who says that, you know, it can't be healthy, I know, look at this. You know, I'm gonna even use my little frother.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm fancy. I'm gonna give you a quantity update here again in just a few moments, but please be aware now, technically they do have an airing scheduled at 10 o'clock. Rick, I'm guessing they might reassess that after our next show or after our next hour. So at this point, I've got one for this show. I really do not know what's gonna happen after this airing. All I can tell you is I know we don't have any more of these. So there is no back order, there is no wait list, there is no extended delivery. Now, we do also have free exchanges. Keep that in mind. So if you're arguing with yourself, should I get the black, should I get the red? Well, remember, as long as we have it in stock, we can honor those free exchanges. But I guess my whole point is, if you were going to do it, you do need to do it now. Because Rick, I'm guessing we're probably at that last 1,300 or so with every service representative taking phone calls. By the way, here's this great little,
check you out,
okay, now check this out. Now here's my little protein powder.
Look at this little barista.
That's right, but that's gonna give me a nice little foaming action on that.
Okay.
Plus, you know, whether you're whipping eggs in the morning or do a little omelet or even doing this with a little skim milk, there we go.
Wow.
Hot chocolate that just also doubles as protein powder.
Look at that.
Not bad, right?
Love that idea. Yeah, and you know, that's the glorious thing about the Keurig is have fun with it. Think outside of the box. Hey, how about this? Have your girlfriends over, have an espresso martini cart ready to go, right?
Why not?
You can make martinis with this.
You could. Hey, just so you know, Rick, it does not appear likely that red will make it till the next airing. Okay.
Gone.
So Taylor, I'm just gonna do this real quickly.
Okay.
You're gonna have an extended coffee break, but after this, actually probably by 8 o'clock, Rick, I shouldn't take it away yet. Should I do it live when we sell it out at 8? I'll do it, okay. Make that call. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, look at make that call. I'm not trying to panic you, but I almost need to.
Everybody's running.
You need to make that call. Anyway, Taylor, awesome job. Thanks for letting me, you know, play in your sandbox there.
I gotta say, I'm so proud of you. I really am. I'm over here like, I am so impressed.
Well,
by
you know
all
you
of
can't
these
keep
great
me out of the
demos.
kitchen.
I know, and I love it. I want a medicine ball now.
I know,
I'm expecting you to make me one.
Listen.
I'm just saying. You made coffee for everybody else. If I have another cup of coffee, I don't know when I'm gonna sleep
I will
next.
be your own private barista.
All right,
And you don't even have to tip me.
All right, perfect. Done. Sign me up.
Taylor, thank you. We'll see you with what could be the last airing at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
We'll see how that goes. So we're gonna watch those quantities real quickly. Thank you, Miss Taylor. All right, if you wanna take another $40 off our today's special, well, apply and buy. And then you're able to take advantage of that. Actually, you know what? I got a little frog in my throat. I'm gonna take my little medicine ball with me wherever I go, doggone it. Hey, by the way, if you want that Kitchen HQ frother, this is such a great buy. Love, love, love this because, like I said, whether you're using it for scrambled eggs or even to, if you're putting medications, say in a smoothie or something like that, you know, opening up the capsules or what have you, or even your vitamins, you can use your eggs. Obviously, you can use this to froth up your milk, your whipped cream, so you can get a little something, something. Now, here's what's really cool. It also has these interchangeable beaters, for lack of a better term. There's even like this oversized little balloon whisk one. That'd be great, even if you want to do, like I said, whip a little more air into egg whites in particular. That actually helps them get a little fluffier when you cook them. And then you also have these wonderful little stencils as well. I think this is such a great buy. We're doing free shipping and everything as part of our Labor Day weekend is on 5 flexible payments. Okay, well, have your cake and eat it too? Absolutely. Have medicine ball, will travel. Well, my friend Carrie Miletto is back with us. And Carrie, I apologize. Well, I guess good for me. They added you to this show. And the thing is, I was oohing and eyeing over what everybody was talking about earlier. I saw you present this with Leslie last night. And when it comes to grandmas, it really is grandmas. And what we mean by that is family-owned company and business. This is like the cake that Grandma used to make. In fact, Carrie, do we have you there?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, great. Carrie, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing great. Welcome back to my kitchen. And it's Grandpa's.
Oh,
Grandma took a
Grandpa's.
break.
Okay, well, you
Yeah,
know what? I need to be wearing the reading glasses instead of like, you know, carrying them around. Well, listen.
It's okay.
Either way, it's like that homemade quality that is still a family brand and a family recipe, correct?
Absolutely. So this is a recipe that's from 1817 in the Stern family. So they're from Austrian and Hungarian background. The recipe went into the family vault. And in 1997, Jeff Stern said, I'm pulling it out and I'm going to make it. But in 1997, it had become apparent that some people had lactose issues and dairy issues. Some people also were allergic to nuts. And so he wanted to take the recipe and tweak it and make it so that even people who can't have dairy and can't have nuts can enjoy it. So these are butterfat free, dairy free, they are nut free. But let me tell you, as you see me squishing them, they are super moist, super delicious. You'll be wowed and wonder, how are they able to do this? But it's this super amazing recipe. Now, you have 4 different cakes to choose from. So right here in my hand is pumpkin spice, because of course it's pumpkin spice time. And so you can get that one and place that and enjoy that right now. But we also have apple cinnamon. It's Granny Smith apple cinnamon. So that one, you'll actually see the apples up on top. That's how really amazing this is. And it's baked right into the cake. We also have our original. So if you want to start there, that is kind of the base of all of our cakes. It's our original cinnamon. And that with a cup of coffee is just, you know, what they say, chef's kiss. But the one that I think is really flying out the door, that is our chocolate chip rum cake. And let me tell you, the rum cake is the one that it sells out first every single time. There it is. Okay, look at that cake. It is not, I want to say this right off the bat. This is not like a lot of those rum cakes you get at the holidays that are like that awful rum flavor. So you know that it's like factory made rum flavor. Do you know what I mean? This is real rum, real chocolate chips, high quality ingredients. We are a facility that also uses no high fructose corn syrup. So this is important. If you're looking at this cake, you want to enjoy it. Notice when I break it, it doesn't fall into crumbs. That's because, again, it's so moist that you are just going to, and dare I say, you're going to melt into this cake. It is so soft and so delicious. It's not like those dry cakes you sometimes spend $4, $5 for at the coffee shop.
It's so true. Hey, Carrie and Ricky, you're gonna have to keep me up to date on quantities because this flow sheet was printed a little earlier. So the rum cake, it is last call. I think there are like 2 dozen. Okay, we do have, literally we're down to the dozens on most of these. The pumpkin, we have fewer than 200. The apple, we have a little over 100. The original few dozen to go around. And everything is limited. So this was a late breaking addition to this show. You know, Carrie, it's interesting because, you know, we both love to be in the kitchen. But I think the big thing for me is I'm the first one to admit when it comes to cake in particular, I take the easy way out. You know, I cheat. Even a lot of our culinary stylists, you know, whenever I ask them about the cake, they're like, I used a box. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I like to use that too. But let's be honest, at the end of the day, the DNA of a real cake for cake purists, for food purists, is absolutely the kind of recipe and flavor and taste. And by the way, texture. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Normally I'd have a little plate out here. I'm just gonna, Carrie, I know you can see it at your house too. Yeah, so this is what I wanted you to see, is just really that texture that is elevated in such a way, there is no, I mean, honestly, you can't, I'm not saying that cake mixes don't have their place in life, but doggone it, does not get any better than that, does it?
This is the one you want to have at the house for if someone drops by, or you get that hankering for something sweet and you just want some cake and you put a little vanilla ice cream on top or whatever your favorite is. This is coming in the box just like this. It's 48 ounces, so 3 pounds, cut into 16 slices. The only one that's not pre-cut is the rum cake, and that's because the way we have to preserve it, we leave it whole. But all the rest are cut into 16 slices. So put this right into your freezer. You can save this for Thanksgiving and Christmas. This will freeze beautifully, and just take out pieces as you need them. So sometimes I've had people say, Carrie, I'm only 1 or 2 people in my house. How can I have a 48-ounce cake with 16 slices? You totally can. Just put it in the freezer, take it out as you need it, and it's delicious.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I'm so glad. Which one did you try, Shannon? Was that the rum?
No, is this the cinnamon on the end? I think it's the cinnamon. Or the,
Okay.
Yeah.
Original cinnamon is a great place to start because you can really put fruit with that. You can do whipped cream with that. You can do ice cream with that, or you can do it just straight up. It's beautiful with a cup of coffee.
It's yummy.
But I also think if you want to go a little more decadent, get that rum cake before it's gone. And if you're pumpkin spice, that you can't go wrong with pumpkin spice.
It's true. Carrie, thanks for doing this at the last minute. We really appreciate you. Thanks for a sweet and savory chance to spend some time together. We look forward to seeing you back in the studio soon.
Very soon. See you again soon.
Thank you, Carrie. Hey, by the way, quick little update for you. Rick, is it official? Is the red, we have like a 2, okay. Red's gone. Don't say I didn't warn you. Gray, last 500. Last 400 of the gray, okay. Still calling on our today's special. You need to, all right, speaking of sellouts, now that's the sound of happiness. That's a can opener that I don't have to do no work with. We're gonna sell that out too. That's coming up next, stay tuned.
Food is my obsession.
Cooking is my life.
At hsn.com, discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $399 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Okay, you gotta show him. He's here. Happy Friday. This is Chef Shahir, everyone. Kitchen HQ is a proprietary and exclusive brand at HSN, and we stole you from your family once again.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Always
that.
good to be here.
It is great to have you here. Shahir, the last time you were on in the kitchen, we almost sold this out, and it looks like history is going to repeat itself.
2 colors left.
2 colors left. The price expires at midnight. There's that QR code taking your shopping to the next level. Rick, if it's okay, I'd love to show how few of these we have remain. So, and ready, set, go. And if people haven't seen this, Shahir, it is touchless, it is genius, it's battery operated, it's hands-free.
The easiest day of work ever. You press the button. This is the Kitchen HQ one-touch automatic can opener. And Shannon, I realized today a can opener was the very first item ever sold on HSN like 40 years ago.
It was.
This is not that can opener. This is the can opener of the future. This isn't digging into the food. This isn't that old school hand crank.
Flakes.
No metal flakes, no rusting, because it's going around the can. So you're gonna see once we're done, and here's one, there's a magnet on the can opener that takes off the lid. And it totally goes around the lid. That one's done, so I'll show you. It totally goes around the lid and not into the food. So look at that. Totally seamless, easy to come off, and totally safe. This is why people love it. You're never cutting your fingers on either lip. I even have, Shannon, check this out, a balloon.
The balloon. Okay, now that's a big deal because I'm the most accident-prone person that I know. No, I really am. I have cut myself on bobby pins on the air. I mean, no, it's all true stories. The thing is, not only is it safer and it's smarter and it's easier for those of us out there who have hand or dexterity issues like I do, and it is going, gone with over 2,000 spoken for. Remember, and Rick, I don't, just because it's going to sell out, I don't know if we can show hsn.com or not, but the sale does expire today. So this is the final airing and the final couple hundred at that price. So,
and I want to show Shannon different size cans as well. A tiny little tomato paste can, a tuna can, a big, tomato can. Doesn't matter what size. It's the same mechanism. It goes around the food, not into the food. And then you press it when you're done. Pop it open.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Hey, Rick is my producer.
Look at that.
So I think we only have the white and the rose gold. Is that correct, Rick? Okay, so the white or the rose gold, white is going to sell out first. And Shahir, I think for a lot of us...
Let me keep going. That one didn't go around the world yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for a lot of us, when you think about those old school can openers, right? Look at that, just pops up.
Oh, wow.
When you think about those old school can openers, they go into the food, you have to wrestle to find the grooves. You usually end up getting in an angle like this. Right. And trying to find it to open it up. You don't have to do that with the Kitchen HQ One Touch, and comes with 4 batteries.
You took the word. Okay, this one does come with the batteries. It does come with the batteries. So remember, this is for this show. So are you on it? Do you have anything coming up with Marlo tonight, or is this your last show?
No kidding. The last one.
Okay, so this is Chef Shahir's last show for the visit, or at least for today. Now, do not hang up. We took your phone call into consideration. You got yours. Everything is on 5 Flex Pay as part of our Labor Day sale. Congratulations. You guys got a great little gadget.
Love it.
I know. Well,
Isn't that great?
It is. It's so smart.
You don't fight. You don't fight with it.
All right. Now you're just showing off.
I'm just having fun now, Shannon.
All right. So bring it on in, kids. We got Jules and Sierra. Okay. Should I move this? Should I move this? Okay. I'm going to move this. All right.
Well, we're doing everything today. Look at us, Shannon.
Batter up. They're like this one.
There we go.
Yeah. Exactly. So now this is brand spanking new here at HSN, and this is one that I'm going to buy. First and foremost, again, Kitchen HQ, proprietary brand here at HSN. We are taking the prep out of the prep before the holiday season.
That's right.
And whether it's dexterity issues or if you're someone like me, even though I love to be in the kitchen, I'm as guilty as the next person where I bought the pre-chopped, pre-diced, pre-peeled garlic.
No.
You could do meatballs, garlic, onion, your own salsa. I mean, honestly, the list goes on and on. You pick your color of choice. We've got it in the teal, we've got it in the red, we've got it in the black. Comes with another lid, you know, for your mise en place, and so you can put that right on top. And then it also comes with, in addition to the dicing and chopping blade, it also comes with this whipping blade. 5 flex pay. All right, chef. Show it off.
Listen, while you were going over that, Shannon, I just diced like 2 onions in about 4 seconds. Look at this.
With no tears.
No tears. I didn't take out a knife. I didn't take out a cutting board. And how many dishes start with onions and garlic, right?
Yeah, everything.
And you dread chopping all those onions. You're crying. You're getting out your knife. You're getting out your cutting board. No longer. Nothing to plug in. Nothing heavy to lug out. It's the press chopper from Kitchen HQ. That was the onions. Let me show you garlic. And real quick, the worst job about garlic is peeling it.
Oh, for sure.
So we included a little paddle attachment.
Okay,
you close it
now
up.
you just drop the garlic like with the
Hold,
okay, all right.
with the skins on and everything.
Okay.
Close it up. So this is the paddle attachment in action. Okay.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness!
Let's call it 10 pumps. What do you think? 12.
Oh wow!
Open it up.
Oh, chef.
And it starts to come off. And look at that. The skins come right off of the garlic.
Amazing.
And that is the paddle attachment. Isn't that amazing?
Wow. Hey, here's the thing. This is making its debut here at HSN. I think, Rick, there are only a couple thousand total. Which is the most limited in terms of the color? The teal is the most limited. We have only 1,000 of that teal.
Yep.
Get this at home. Now, remember, we're doing that QR code, so you can shop till you drop. So scan it, and then, of course, on your cameras, on your camera on your phone. All right, what is that?
Little egg salad.
Oh, that's cool.
Even an egg salad,
Oh,
chicken
nice.
salad, throw in the eggs, throw in the mayo. You've got 3 blades there, stainless steel, okay?
Okay.
Close it up. Make sure you see those grooves on the side. They lock up and you press.
Oh, nice.
So again, I'm not taking out my cutting board. I'm not taking out my knife. I'm simply pressing down and off you go.
And I think it's interesting that obviously a classically trained chef like yourself can, you know, we like these little shortcuts. We like these little cheats because at the end of the day,
look at that.
Fresh is best. I mean, let's be honest,
100%.
right?
And if you buy that pre-made, Shannon, first of all, you're paying for it. You're paying more for it, and it's not fresh.
No.
So fresh is best. Handful of ingredients. Throw some tarragon in that that salad.
I like that.
Delicious. Everything is consistent. You get the right consistency. No problems there. I'm going to show you the paddle attachment.
Okay, let's do that. By the way, and in case it wasn't clear, remember you are getting the separate lid, you know, if you're doing your mise en place. So you can put the onions in the refrigerator without worrying about
100%.
You know, the dessert smelling like that.
Look at that.
And then you've got the lid. Oh, you're done already?
I'm done.
Okay, now tell everybody what you did again.
In like 5 seconds, I just made a little dip. Sour cream, some salsa, some queso. It's like a 7-layer dip, but like I just whipped it up together with that paddle attachment.
Oh, wow.
Super, super quick. I'm not taking out a giant mixing bowl. I'm not taking out a giant whisk. I'm not taking out my knife or my cutting board. Put it all like that. And you mentioned it does come with that lid. So here's the lid. If I have extra, I store it into my fridge like that. So as you know, Kitchen HQ, we've thought of everything. We want it to make life easier. We want it to make life faster.
For sure.
Throw that in the dishwasher when you're done. Do not lug out the cutting board, the big whisk, the big bowl, none of that.
No, don't do it. All right, well, I know we have hundreds of you in the various forms of ordering. We have yours as long as you're calling now. It is official. Capri took away the red on the today's special. So we have Taylor. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be the last look, but you know, that's up for debate. That's coming up in just a second. Now, Shahir, there's very little pressure that you have to apply on that, right?
Totally. And you know what? We made sure, first of all, I want to show you 2 things here.
Okay.
So you can lock it closed, so it's nice and compact.
Nice for storage and stuff.
Perfect for storage, which I love. And then when you're ready for it, twist it up like that.
Nice.
And you just press it down.
Okay.
You won't believe what I'm making here, by the way.
What is that?
Take a guess. This is one of the most laborious things to do in a kitchen.
What?
But here I've been pressing down maybe 10, 12 times.
Okay.
Whipped cream.
Oh, no kidding.
Whipped cream. Homemade. I'm not store buying it.
Nice.
Look at that.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Wow, that's awesome.
Here.
I mean, seriously.
Don't buy it out of the jar, Shannon.
No.
Oh, no. I know you don't buy it out of the jar. I'm not accusing you.
Oh, please, are you kidding? I'll put shame
that
in my
great?
game. I mean, at this point, though, it has been a very busy show. We thank you so much for joining us. Remember, we are giving away another $25 gift card next hour. This hour's winner was Carla E. Carla likes her coffee hot or iced, and she loves that Keurig with that new iced feature. So that is going to be coming up in final quantities in just a few moments. So Carla, thank you so much. And thank you for your orders here, because if it's time to take the prep out of the prep, really, you don't worry about the dishes, you don't worry about cutting yourself, you don't worry about the, you normally like even
herbs.
Herbs, if you just did it for pesto, for crying out loud.
100%. Look at my big batch of parsley
that's
I just
awesome.
had. So here's the thing about herbs.
Nice.
When you take out your cutting board and your knife and you start running your knife through the herbs over and over again, what are we doing, Shannon? We're bruising the herbs.
Good
and if
point.
ever you've seen your cutting board stained green after, that's why. This still smells vibrant, fresh. There's my big batch of parsley in less than 5 seconds. So herbs, onions, garlic, all that prep work where you dread taking out your cutting board and your knife.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's just, and remember on that 5 flex pay, if you buy 1 container, 1 carton of the pre-diced onion, I mean, gonna pay for itself. Seriously.
100%.
Now, are you on a through Labor Day weekend, or is this it?
This is it.
No kidding.
I'm back in a few weeks.
All right.